TVHS News for the week of December 15th. My name is Yvonne Solis.
And I'm Zach Marsh. This is our last show of 2014, but let's get it started.
A rare weather phenomenon at the Grand Canyon had visitors looking out on a sea of thick clouds just below the rim. Corey Modis of the National Weather Service says the weather event happens about once every several years, though the landmark was treated to one last year. The fog that has been shrouding parts of the northern Arizona is courtesy of the recent rain. Modis says that the fog is able to stick around and build up in the Grand Canyon overnight when there is no wind. With an inversion, the clouds are forced down and by warm air and unable to rise. Modis says the Grand Canyon gradually will clear up in the coming days.
In a good bit of news, it seems that the newest studies are showing that the general threat of HIV and AIDS is steadily decreasing. 12.9 million people are currently on life-saving antiretroviral medicines that let HIV patients live long and healthy lives, 11.7 million of which from low-income countries. Other new studies show that AIDS is also weakening over time due to genetic mutations. Furthermore, promising vaccines are being developed that may be able to eradicate the virus altogether. Maybe, within a couple decades, HIV and AIDS may be a completely non-existent threat. And now the David report.
Hello, this is David back with your sports news. In local sports news, both boys and girls basketball teams prepare to play away at Tempe Prep. When looking at both teams, Tempe may have the home court advantage, but when looking at Tonopah, I feel that both teams can win this game. Come back next time for your sports news.
Thank you, David. Let's check out the weather with Victoria.
Welcome back, Tonopah. You guys enjoying the weather? I know I am. What can we expect? Skies to be partly cloudy. We can see temperatures starting in the high 60s during the day and low 40s overnight. Looking at the radar across the U.S., we can see several large high-pressure systems coming from the west coast and pushing down to the southeast and out to the North Atlantic. See you next time, next year.
Thank you, Victoria. And now let's check out this week's Life Skills of Mr. Lefevre's.
Hey, welcome to the last week of school. Okay, got a little different. We got 3 questions that were brought in by people from the outside. Haven't seen them yet, but I'm gonna ponder the questions and come up with the answers to these 3 important questions. First, I want to congratulate Dylan Frazier on correctly guessing last week or 2 weeks ago that we were at Harvard. Okay, had the opportunity to go back there the last 2 summers and study and for a week each, and it's a very cool place. So if you ever get the chance to go to Harvard, go. Ask Mr. Kilborn about it. He became very educational there one time, or more than once. I didn't mean it that way. The week before that, back during Thanksgiving, Plymouth Rock is where we were at. It is in America. Okay, Faith Honecker got that one. And then we tried to give away the Gatorade prizes before, but we ran out right before Thanksgiving. So if you guys come see me, Concepcion and Riley, and there was one other I can't think off the bottom of my head. So who knows, okay? But here we go. 3 questions. Number 1. What is one of life's most important questions? Ready? Here you go. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events, and small minds discuss people. That is a pretty good message right there. So as this week comes to finals, you need to discuss ideas and figure out what you want to spend the week doing, okay? Number 2, ready? Here we go. What is one of life's big questions? The answer is, do you know what kind of karma you have? Okay? Everybody knows who's been naughty and nice. Everybody knows who checks the list and does it twice. Okay? But you guys honestly know when you're doing good and when you're doing bad. And you know when you put effort into it and when you don't put effort into it. And one of my wishes for you for Christmas is that you start to care more about yourself. Okay? Number 3. Ready? The question is, what is one of life's big questions? And the answer is, this might be the most important one out of all three of them, okay? So listen clear and listen closely, crystal, okay? Just like in A Few Good Men. Today's decisions influence your future more than what you really think. Okay, today's decisions, good or bad, influence your future more than what you think. Okay? You ask people who every day, what type of decisions did you make today? Hopefully they're telling you, I made this one that influenced this. They're not telling you, well, I didn't turn in my homework. I decided to study, I got a better grade. I came to school, I did better on the test. Okay? So, the final one does not even need to be on paper because I wish you all good luck this week. It's been a great semester. We've done a lot of good things, but we can do better. Remember, our goal is to get better each day we come to work. Each day we come to school, we want to be better than we were today. Next year, when we come back from Christmas break, starting that first day, we want to be better than we were last year. Okay? I wish you all a Merry Christmas. I hope you get everything you want, almost, because really we don't need all the things that we really think we need. That would just make us entitled and make us a bunch of spoiled brats. And it's a lot better to go out and work for things and earn it and have ownership than just to have stuff given to you. Okay? Life's a lot better when you earn your way to third base, not when you're born there. Merry Christmas. Have a good day.
Thank you, Mr. Lefevers. Now it's time for What's Happening with Jose.
Good morning, Tonopians. I'm glad to be back to give you your entertainment news. In movie news, The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies is coming out December 19th. Bilbo and company are forced to engage in a war against an array of warriors and keep the terrifying Smaug from acquiring a kingdom of treasure and obliterating all of Middle-earth. It should be awesome for the fans of the franchise. In music news, French Montana will perform on December 19th and Snoop Dogg on December 20th. Also, TVHS is having a Christmas concert with drama on Tuesday, and it should be a really good show. Hope everyone enjoys their weekend and see you in 2015.
Thanks, Jose. Now Miss Kobe's back with another edition of Kobe's Corner.
That's me. Good morning, Tonopah, and welcome to our last week of first semester. I have several announcements, so please pay attention. First of all, today, for those of you who took the ASVAB, you will receive your scores during second hour. Please stay in your class until you hear the announcement to be released to the auditorium. Keep in mind as well, those of you who are interested in taking dual enrollment through GCU next semester, I have talked directly to most of you already, but if you are a junior or senior and have a 3.0 GPA, you are eligible to take online dual enrollment classes next semester for only $25 per course. If this does not sound familiar, come see me right away, but keep in mind you must have a 3.0 GPA, and I have several forms that you need to have filled out and turned in by tomorrow afternoon. Keep in mind that 11th and 12th graders who have not yet registered for the upcoming ACTs, the registration deadlines are over Christmas break. So if you need my assistance in applying or you've deleted all my emails, make sure you see me this week so I can help you out with that. And remember to pick up your practice materials as well. Do some casual studying over the break. 11th and 12th graders, tomorrow we are going to have a panel of former TVHS students here to answer some questions you might have about life after high school. This will happen during third hour. An announcement will be made for you to report to the cafeteria at your specific time. So just a heads up on that. A couple other things. For those of you who want to do some research on your post-high school plans over break and want some scholarship sites or useful information, come see me before you leave so I can give you some things to do over the break. And then if you haven't already noticed, the student ambassadors are selling hot chocolate every morning before finals, or actually every morning this week. So if you need a little pick-me-up to get you started, come stop by outside of my office and we will hook you up with some of that. And then for those of you who still have yet to get involved in something or are looking for community service opportunities, think about joining the Ambassadors Club. We meet every Tuesday during lunch, and we have several volunteer opportunities coming up in the next couple months. So see you after break, everyone. Have a safe and enjoyable holiday.
Thank you, Mrs. Kirby. Now let's go over to Ashley with a fabulous fun fact.
Fabulous fun facts.
back to your fabulous fun fact. J.K. Rowling was fired from her job as a secretary for daydreaming too much. After that, she wrote the Harry Potter books. Come back next week for another fabulous fun fact.
Thanks, Ashley. Now Victoria's here with Mr. Bolden and 5 questions with a phoenix.
Victoria here, back with 5 questions with the Phoenix. Today I have Mr. Bowden. He's a special ed teacher.
How you guys doing?
Mr. Bowden, my first question is, what do you like most about being a teacher?
What I like most is hanging out with kids and seeing them grow each day.
Mr. Bowden, what do you plan to be doing in 5 years?
I hope to still be teaching here at Tonopah and coaching football here.
Mr. Bowden, how long have you been teaching?
This is my 6th year teaching, 1st year here at Tonopah, 2nd year at high school level.
Mr. Bowden, list 3 of your weaknesses.
3 weaknesses, I would have to say chocolate, little babies, and snakes.
Last question here. Describe your college experience.
Hold on, I gotta take this real quick.
Well, thank you, Mr. Bowden, for being here with us today.
Thanks, Victoria. Next up, Tech Tip with Ashley.
I'm back with another tech tip. If you ever need to open a file on your Chromebook, push Ctrl-O to open your file view window. From there, select the file you want and click Open. Tune in next week for another tech tip.
Thanks, Ashley. Now Nayeli with the word of the week.
Welcome back to another word of the week. Today's word is ebullient and it's an adjective and it means to be extremely lively, enthusiastic. Now, this is how you use it in a sentence. She became ebullient upon receiving an acceptance letter from her first choice college. Come back next time for another word of the week.
Here are some important announcements for this week. Tomorrow, Tuesday, the choir and drama will be putting on a show. You guys should come by and see it. It starts at 6:30.
Also, Thursday and Friday are going to be half days through the finals.
And remember, be safe,
Be responsible, and be respectful in everything that you do. See you January 5th, 2015. Merry Christmas, Tonopah!
And a Happy New Year!
Woo!